bro. People don't understand. Like, they just think, all right, some people may do it that way, right? Or some people may use like Opus or whatever to chop up their episodes or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I know you don't, right?
Yeah.
Like me, I don't. Like,
yeah.
So it takes me a little longer to get my product there.
Yeah.
But I enjoy that, dude, to be honest with you, man. You know what I mean? Like the process of chopping it up or making a photo or whatever to how you want it to be. You know what I mean?
Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. I mean, we are both creators, right? And we got this AI thing coming.
Yeah.
And it's making some things easier, right?
Yeah. No, definitely, dude. So the way I look at AI is, right, it's a tool.
Yes.
It is there to help us make our job easier. It's not there to do your whole job for you.
Well, the creating part of it, the creativity part of it, like that's the part where I'm like, if you're giving that up, then what are we doing?
Well, it's not there to do the whole job for you.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I think it was Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre just made a post where he
use
said,
it as a tool, bro.
Yeah.
You know, like as a tool. Yo, all right, okay, I want this design. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
that's still consciously, right, yours.
Exactly.
You didn't say, hey AI, make me this. No, you went, yes, you used AI, but you plugged in, I want a crown here. I want to say this. I want it to look like this. And it just created a photo for you, right?
Exactly.
It's no different than fucking Photoshop, bro.
Exactly. And that's what Dr. Dre said. Dr. Dre said, hey, the people that are worried about it taking your job are people that are lacking on creativity.
Well, yeah, I mean, so like, yes.
Because it's making songs now. So, it's making like some people that have no talent.
That I don't agree with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like AI should never make a full song for you. Just like AI should never fully edit a video for me. AI should never fully edit a photo for me. Will AI assist me in editing that video or photo? Yes. But that's different, bro.
Exactly.
That's using it as a tool. That's what AI is designed for, bro. And if you think about it, right? AI is huge now, right? Dog, we gone Ben had AI. What's Photoshop, dude?
Exactly.
What's Photoshop?
To a certain level,
break it down. What's Photoshop? Dude, they had that shit in the 90s when we had fucking dial-up. You had to wait. And they had that huge sound. Bro, they had Photoshop back then.
Exactly. So, like I said, is one of those things where it's
been around, bro.
Exactly.
It's not a new thing, dude. It's just more glorified now and amplified.
Of course, it's a lot better, right? They keep improving. It keeps improving.
1,000%.
But again, I don't let it do all my work. Like,
no, fuck no.
Like you said, Opus Clip, right? You could just load up your episode, have it on there. But I don't like it.
Nope.
Because no matter how good it is,
takes away that sense of work, bro. That sense of pride. How can you be proud of something if you didn't truly create it?
Exactly, and you don't like it is not all the way there yet either. Where like, oh yeah, you just let it chop your clips. I'm like, yeah, but it's not catching the essence of what I really wanted to catch. So I still got to go in there and change a few things
because it's not you.
Exactly,
that's why, bro. Because it's not you sitting down. You would have cut it 10 seconds earlier or 10 seconds later. Right?
Exactly.
On what it was said.
Exactly.
Opus has a job, bro. It's cut into 30-second segments or whatever it is. Whatever
you
tell it to do is what it does, right? You know what I mean?
And it chooses whatever's in the algorithm to pick what's cool and what's not. And that's not always the right thing.
That's not art, bro. To me, that's not art. That 100%. To me, that is a computer creating your art for you.
Exactly.
Now, if I sit down and I cut it and I do this and I do that, who cares if I use AI to help me with my color grading? Guess what? I stink at color grading, bro.
Exactly.
I stink at color grading. But the rest of it I did, right?
Exactly. And that's what
that's the difference right there. That's the difference, bro.
Exactly. I mean, like I said, it's
the creative control of what you can and can't do.
You can't give that up. I said creative, you can. If not, what are we doing?
No, right. If you give up your creative control, then exactly what are you doing?
I mean, creatives are all trying to express themselves.
That's why we
do what it. Or what they see. So if you give that up, then might as well just quit.
You might as well put a chip in your head and just surrender.
Might as well just quit.
What I mean? Might as well just call up Musk and be like, yo, chip me real quick, dude.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
We jumped a whole bunch, man. Welcome to E.D.J. Studios. This is the E.D.J. Podcast. We have a guest that you all should know by now, Krispy. Pix is in the building. What's up, man?
My guy, how you doing, baby?
Can't complain. Just got back from vacation,
There
man.
you
Got
go.
some color. Got
There
some
you go.
color.
You got
I don't know
some
if y'all
color?
can
There
see
you
it,
go.
but
Look.
got some
There
color. I was in DR, man, and I had a lot of fun. We had the kids out there.
Yeah.
The family was out there.
Yeah.
It was pretty fun, and I
Yeah.
just got back, and it was cold already. It was a big difference already.
How
I
long
was
were
like,
you gone for?
about like 8-9 days.
There you go. That's
Yeah.
perfect, bro.
Yeah, can't
That's like a
complain.
nice, comfortable vacation.
Yeah,
I
can't
feel
complain.
like 7 days is too short, but 14 days is too long. But a nice, like 10-dayer. Like,
Yeah,
perfect, bro.
perfect.
You know what I mean?
I always tell people you need like when you go on vacation, you need like 3 days to adjust.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Yeah.
And then you have your
Yeah.
vacation. You know,
Yeah,
that's when
yeah.
it really starts. But yeah,
Yeah.
5 days, 7 days, that's too short.
Yeah, no, I always try to make it at least 10. Like we were talking off air, so I'm going on vacation in December. We got a house down in Florida, so Christmas in Florida. Why not, baby?
Oh man, that's perfect. You're avoiding the cold. You
I
even
love
have the
it, bro,
perfect
right?
time.
So I'm like leaving late that Friday night, so I'm gaining the whole weekend, bro.
Yeah,
So there's your 10 days.
exactly.
And
Yep.
then you know what I mean? Like,
You have to think about it.
yeah, I ain't leaving on Monday, bro. No, I'm
Or
leaving late Friday night.
Sunday, like what?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm leaving late Friday night, bro.
That's the best. And then don't come back that Sunday to go to work on Monday, because then you need that day extra also.
So what I
I
do,
come back on a Saturday. I got Monday, Sunday to chill, and then I go back Monday.
ideally, like I
Yeah.
like to come back on Saturday because of that, because then you get Sunday to chill and relax, right? But sometimes, just pricing. You know
Yeah,
what I
true,
mean? Or
true.
like when you book or whatever, you know what I mean? But
and
if,
that also all depends on the job you got. Too.
if I am flying in on Sunday, it's that first flight in.
Yeah,
I'm
more-
home by
yeah,
10 a.m.
yeah.
bro, type shit, bro.
That's
so
how
I
you
can
do
go
it.
home, eat, and then probably crash the fuck out. To wake
Exactly.
up at 4 a.m. on Monday morning to go to work.
Exactly, because that's the worst. You come back late night on Sunday, you gotta wake up
No.
like mad early.
I
now
don't
you
do it.
cranky.
I don't. Yeah,
it's
no.
like I didn't even go on vacation.
No. And I'm not using an extra day of vacation because now that takes away from that week, right?
Exactly.
Like I already got a dog shit paycheck coming because I took vacation and used vacation time.
Yeah.
All right. So I always got to.
Yeah.
I already have a dog shit paycheck coming for
Exactly.
1 week, and you want me
Yeah.
to fuck myself again? No. Not happening, man.
Gotta be smart, man. Gotta
Can't
be
do it,
smart,
dude.
So what's up, Krispy, man? What you been up to? I know you. Of course, you still doing the pictures. You still doing the pod.
Yeah, definitely.
And you're rapping now.
Yeah, man.
Since last time you
Who
were
would've
here,
thought,
yeah,
bro,
I know.
right? That's crazy,
and it's
dude.
pretty good, man.
Dude, that's
I
wild,
like it,
bro. Dude, a lot has changed in a year, my man.
Yes, it has.
A lot has changed in a
You
year.
doing shows? You performing?
Yeah, no, it's been a wild experience, bro.
How is that? How is that switching sides,
Bro, so, like-
from behind the camera to in front of the camera?
It's kind of weird. You know what I mean? So like camera wise, it's definitely fucking weird, bro. Like, yo, Krispy, let's shoot a music video. No problem. That's your shit, bro. Yo, what's your idea? Okay, dude, I do my thing. No. You know what I mean? Now it's like I gotta shoot my own music video. So I'm standing there and I'm like,
What do I do?
what do I do?
Yeah.
It's weird directing yourself, dude.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to direct.
To be
other
behind,
people.
yeah. How about the performing?
So
How's that been?
I'm nervous every time. You know what I mean? But then again, it's not a nervous that I'm not used to. Like I'm used to that. Like believe it or not, dude, when you see me around people like Wiz Khalifa,
Yeah.
all right, okay,
Yeah, which you was just
or
with.
Terminology,
Yeah.
dude, or Chris Webb, like, yo, I'm still nervous, right? Because I'm there to do a job. I'm there to provide a service, correct?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I want to make sure I'm doing. Well, yo, that shit's nerve wracking, bro.
Yeah.
When you're around people that are legends that
Yeah.
I grew up listening to, I've always been nervous. So it's like a different kind of nervous.
Yeah, Term has been in the studio twice, and every time I'm like, shit.
No, term is the man, bro.
Yeah, he is.
I have
He
nothing
is.
but phenomenal things to say
yeah.
about that man. He's phenomenal. Dude.
Awesome dude.
He really is.
But yeah, I still get nervous around him every single time.
Yeah, no, it's just you got to learn to live in the uncomfortable moments, man. Because some of the greatest shit lives on the other side of fear, bro. You got to face your fears in life, man. And it's nerve wracking going out there. Yo, even if it's one person, right? I don't know you like that. You know what I mean? I don't know this person like that. Like, so, yeah, the homies are there or whatever because we're throwing the show, or I have homies come out and support, you know. But, bro, it's still...
And even then, even if it's your friends, it's still something different.
It's still different, nerve-wracking, right?
It's not like this, right? We're sitting here, nobody is, just me and you, whatever, right?
Yeah.
That stage is different.
But, yo, that's where you grow, bro.
Yeah. See,
I've learned a lot about myself, believe it or not. So, I ain't been doing this very long. I've been doing it like under a year, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I'm still a rookie in the game here. And I'm not doing it to make millions. I'm doing it just because... we're getting into it. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's fun, dude. I enjoy it, right? But I forgot what I was saying. I had a thought, and I went on a tangent, and then I lost the other thought.
It's the nervousness. You never lose that, no matter what.
But dude,
even if it's your friends,
it's exciting. You know what I mean? Because like, yo, you got to learn, right? Are you nervous, or are you just really fucking excited to do what you're about to do?
You gotta
chemically, dude, right? It's literally the same thing. Like, it's literally the same nerves, the same feeling. Like, it's literally, there's that fine line, right? I mean, you can walk both lines, be really excited. Like, I'm always excited to get out there. Like, yo, this shit's exciting, dude. But it's nerve-wracking, bro, to have everybody looking at you.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do it. Like I said, this is what we're doing right now is completely different. Have you ever had that itch that this is something that you came out of nowhere for you?
So, like, all right.
I'll tell you right now.
What?
I don't have the itch at all for rapping. I don't like. It's never.
So we'll get into a little brief description about how I started rapping. All right, actually started years ago.
Oh, okay.
My friend Chemic, she's an artist out of Boston, phenomenal artist. Look her up. One day she's like, "Yo, Krispy, you know you got a rapper's voice, right? Like, what the fuck does that even mean, dude?" She's like, "You need to be rapping," and I was like, "Nah, dude." So, like, yo, over the years, I've had a couple of homies say, like, innuendos about me rapping. And I've always, like, shrugged it off, dude.
Yeah.
I literally have always shrugged it off and just said no. I've either said I can't do it or I won't do it. Like, I'm not intelligent enough. I'm not smart enough. Like, I couldn't do something like that. You know what I mean? And then just over the years, dude, my faith in God started getting stronger. And then one day, I literally heard God say, "You need to tell your story." And that was it.
So you decided to write it down? No,
I didn't even write it down, bro. I just kept it in the back of my head, right? Now, meantime, all this is going on, my buddy Michael Murphy III, he's really been the one that was, like, consistent about it, dude. Like, every now and then, like, he was even like, "Yo, I'll write you a 16.
And
you know what I mean?
Just go out there, yeah.
And I was like, "Man, well, you know, all right." And then one day, dude, we were just, like, fucked up, bro, right? Drinking, smoking. And I was like, "You know what?" I was like, "Will you help me?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'll help you, bro." And I was like, "All right, let's just fuck it, dude.
Let's just get over it.
Fuck it, let's try." But yo, I always said, dude, I had a conversation with Murph and with my cousin, who is a pastor, all right, at the church that I go to. And like, both of them suggested music. And I literally was like, "No, it's not going to be." Like, I can't do it. I'm not smart enough. Yada, yada, yada. Well, fast forward in time, dude. Guess what? I am doing it, man.
And that's a big step because, like I said, a lot of people stop with that fear. They never actually take the step because they're just scared.
Again, like, over the years, my faith in God has, like, I've refound it in the last couple of years and really have been like, it is all glory to God. Like, there is no other explanation at all. To me, that makes sense, right?
For what's happening.
For what's happening, the timeline that happened, how everything went down. Like, it's same thing when I started taking photos, man. You know what I mean?
It's just meant to be.
Dude, that was a gift from God, bro. I was at a low point in my life, dude, looking for something that to keep afloat, yada, yada. Next thing you know, boom, I'm taking photos. You know what I mean?
People don't give credit, like, to have a purpose, to have something you're chasing, right? Like, that's a lot, especially on men, right?
Yeah.
For men, like, that's very important.
It is very important.
There's a lot of people that are just working to work. They go to work. They have no ambition. They have nothing. They just go into work and put in hours, come back, do the same thing, pay their bills, and go back. And they do that for 40 years. That's scary to me.
I've done that for a very long time, and yo, I didn't like. there's no way I'm not here for a reason. Like, dog, I overdosed. I've died. You know what I mean? Like, scary stuff, bro, right? And I'm still like, yo, that has to be a reason other than slumping trash, dude, or fixing trash dumpsters, dog. There has to be something, dude. And like I said, I just started praying to God, man, and stuff just started falling from the sky in my lap right in front of me. Now here we are, I'm doing something, okay, that I did not want to do. I don't want to rap to tell my story. But yo, if that's God's plan, who am I to argue against it, right?
Exactly. And if it's helping you, right? Like, it's...
Dude, crazy, dude. Like, bro, I didn't know I was still mad about that. All right. Like, but that felt good to get it off my chest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Dude, it's helped me phenomenally, bro. It's been a lot of sad moments. I've cried because of the stuff I've written, you know what I mean? Because, like, it's pain, right?
Exactly, yeah.
It's my story, right? It's pain, dude.
So and that's cool. So you writing everything yourself. It's from your own story.
So,
it's not,
dude. You're
not doing it for like the fame and the glory.
No, dog, I am doing it. God told me to tell my story, and rapping was the avenue that apparently I'm doing it in. Like, I tried other ways, man. I was like, yo, all right, let's sit down. Let's come up with a plan. How I'm going to tell my story. Like, am I going to do it like in a comedic way? And yo, nothing just took flight, dude. All the ideas, bro, nothing just took flight, dude. The only thing that took flight was being an artist, bro. Being a hip-hop artist.
Nice, man. Like I said, as long as you could get it out there, that's what counts.
And I enjoy it, bro. Who would have thought that making music would bring me a joy? You know what I mean? Like, I'm very open with my faith, dude. I talk about my faith on stage, yada, yada, yada. Bro, when I get off stage and I have people come at, mind you, I'm in a bar, okay?
Yeah.
Come up to me like, yo, your message is dope, man. Keep, yo, that, okay, cool, bro. Like, yo, I'm, okay.
It's validation.
That's the purpose,
it's
bro.
Validation,
It's not even validation. That's the reason I'm doing it, dude.
Exactly.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Again, I don't want to do this. So that has to be the reason I'm doing it, bro.
There's a reason why, and you see it connecting with people. So why not keep doing it?
Why not?
Exactly.
Why not, bro?
Man.
Who cares if it's one person, bro?
Yeah, exactly.
Who cares if it's only one?
Hey, one person is changing one person's life.
You never know, bro.
That's a big deal.
You never know, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
One person's life. If you could change one person's life in your whole life,
yeah.
That's a big deal to me.
Bro,
that
I
matters.
got off stage one day. I had a half-hour conversation about God with some lady.
Just yeah.
I had some 50-year-old lady come up to me one day and was like, listen, I really don't listen to hip-hop, but that was good. Like, your message is good. I appreciate it. Like, you talk about God, that's cool. Keep doing your thing. 50-year-old lady, bro.
Incredible.
I don't like hip-hop.
but you reach me with hip-hop. Right?
Dude, what, dude? My mind's blown. Look, yo, my parents don't like hip-hop, dude. But they'll come see me perform. You know what I mean? Yo, the last time I got on stage, my dad was like, yo, very good. Usually he's like, oh, he's just good. You know what I mean? Like, he's just there to be there, right?
Yeah.
He supports me, obviously, right? But, like, he was like, that was good. And I was like, oh, thank you. You know what I mean? Again, some 60-year-old dude.
That's I mean,
enjoying hip-hop, bro.
That you're doing something. You're doing something right. You know what I'm saying? So, like you said, you only been
right? But it's all glory to God, though, as I'm able to do it.
Exactly.
Like, so,
and you've been doing it for a short period of time.
Yep.
And you've seen results.
Yep.
How many shows you had since you started?
A lot. I've been blessed, bro. Been blessed by.
Most people can't say that. Not
only I've been blessed by the best, which is God Almighty, but yo, I have great friends.
Yeah.
I really do. I have what a lot of cats don't have, and that is genuine people in my life. Like, yo, like Murph.
Yeah.
B Snare.
Yeah.
You know, all the cats at Mo CG. Like, yo, they're the reasons why. Like, yo, I've probably done 20 shows this year in my first year, right? But yo, they're the reason why.
I told you this last time you were here. You have a great, just from the outside looking in,
dude,
it's on camera. I told you, you have a great group of people around you.
Yeah.
All your whole crew, like, everybody's very supportive. Everybody's, and it's not fake, you know, it's real support.
No,
and that matters.
Like, yo, I'll write whatever, dude, right? And then I'll sit down with Murph and we'll have a 2-hour writing session. and we'll go over things. And he'll teach me, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, try doing it this way. Do it that way. Add a word here. Subtract a word here. Like, flow like this. Like, bro, it takes time out, right? And then, just B Sanders knows everybody, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we, as Mo CG, throw consistent shows on a regular. Yep. So it's, hey, what do you need me to do? Oh, can you give me 10 minutes? Yeah, I can give you 10, 15, whatever. And I've been in the scene for 4 years already too. Like,
well, yeah, with the pictures. So right, you kind of have already
I know a lot of people, and a lot of people know me. I'm not trying to sound ignorant or cocky or anything. Like, let's just be honest and real about it, dude. Like, I've met a lot of people. I've made good connections. Again, I've been blessed by the people that God has put in my life. You know what I mean? Really, that's what it comes down to. For real. That and hard work.
Exactly.
Hard work. Even my homies, bro, Murph wouldn't take the time to sit down with me if he didn't see me trying to get better and improve.
Taking it serious. You're taking it serious.
Wouldn't say, I got a cat that just started. Like,
see what's up. Yeah.
Let's put him on. Let's see what's up, dude. If I wasn't putting the work in.
Exactly.
In the studio, learning how to do this, learning how to do that. You know what I mean?
How about your son? Because you have a son, right?
Yeah, he's 16 years old.
Exactly.
Now.
How's that? How did he take it? He was supportive? He enjoys it too?
I feel like you really don't care.
Hey, typical 16-year-old, right?
You got kids, so I know you ever just show your kid something and you're excited? No, you're excited, and they give you a
Like, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what it's like. Like, I'm sure he thinks it's cool, but like, doesn't go brag and like take photos of celebrities and now I'm rapping on the stage with the homies. No, I'm sure he doesn't, dude. He's just like, that's my dad, bro. Grounded me last week because I didn't clean my room.
You never stop being dad, no matter what you're doing.
Bro. So always dad first, dude.
Yeah. Like I said, I seen you doing a lot of big shows. I know you were with Wiz. Where was that at? Was that at the beach, right?
That was at Hampton Beach. Shout out to my dude Sean Ski.
Yeah,
he's I want to say he's from Pittsburgh. Could be wrong there. Probably, but anyways, I met him years ago. A couple years ago, 3-4 years ago, when I was just doing photos and stuff. And he hit me up and he was like, yo, I'm coming up that way and I got a show. Because that's always my thing, right? So realistically, a lot of these cats that you see me working around with or in situations with, right? A lot of them already have a main guy that they use, right?
Yeah.
But someone like him, right? He's coming up here. He may not... The whole crew may not be able to roll with them, right? Well, I know a camera guy up there. All right, let me hit up Krispy real quick, right? That's always been my angle of stuff, right? Never to take anyone's job, but just to be, some may say, you should never think of second thought, No, he knew he was coming here, and I was the first person he hit up.
Exactly.
So I wasn't a second thought.
Of course.
Bro. You know what I mean? So he hit me up and I was like, yo, bet, say less, dude, count me in, dude. And so a lot of times I just want to make that known as well. When you see me around these bigger names, that's how I get around them, is the openers.
Gotcha.
Openers need video guys. Openers need da-da-da. Now you as a camera person, you just say, hey, I'll do it. Let me get a full access pass. It's this price for this. And this. I've never had anyone say no. No, full access pass. Go ahead. That's fine. That's cool. And then you just be a nice person. You just, again, build relationships, right? Networking is huge no matter what, man.
Yes. A lot of people.
No matter what.
Yeah, bro. A lot of people forget about how important it sometimes is not, it's who you know or who you're around with. You know what I'm saying?
It's who knows you.
Exactly. Because you have to put yourself out there.
You have to, dude. And when you're in those situations, when you get somebody that believes in you and believes in your vision and that hire you, you just got to put yourself in it, not assertively, right?
No, of course.
You know what I mean? Like, dude, do you know how many times I was around Chris Webby before I actually introduced myself? It was probably 6-7 times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you got to wait in these situations,
exactly.
bro. The door's open, it's there, but you're halfway in, right? Type stuff.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And you, Chris Webby, Wiz,
Yeah.
Term, what's that guy from Connecticut that you're just working with?
Annoyed. So I haven't worked with Annoyed. I've been in an area where I can take photos of Annoyed. Like Annoyed knows who I am. When he sees me, yo, it's love. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, I've definitely Lloyd Banks, dude. I've captured a lot of, but again, right? People like, yo, Krispy, how do you do it? The openers are your friends, bro. You are not gonna reach.
You got to start somewhere, right? You got to start somewhere.
Dude, you're not going to always be able to reach the main guy, bro. Never go after the main guy, bro. Go after the openers. And then it's just, hey.
Build the relationship.
You build a relationship, bro. Boom. And you build a relationship around the crew. You know what I mean? Like Sturgis is the one that got me linked in with the whole Chris Rubby scene, right? But if I didn't, hey, how you doing? My name's Krispy. Nice to meet you. You know what I mean? And build relationships while I'm in these moments.
Exactly.
Right? Not acting like a jackass, not partying, not, yo, it's business, bro.
Exactly.
Right? It's business, dude. Game time is when they go on stage. That's game time. The rest of it's business time. Networking is huge, bro. At any level, bro.
Yeah.
And you just gotta do it. You just gotta do it, bro. It's nervous, dude. Dude, do you know how nerve-wracking it was to introduce myself to Chris Webby's manager? You know what I mean?
Yeah, trust me, I know.
And bro, the funny part about it was, I introduced myself, and he's like, "Oh, I know exactly who you are." I felt like the biggest jackass in the world, bro. And he's like, "No," he's like, "Sturgis talks a lot about it." Like, yo, okay, good people. Again, I've been blessed, right? Good people around me that have given me opportunities and trust me, bro.
Well, that too, right? But it's also the fact that you're willing to put yourself out there, and that is probably the most important thing.
You got to, man.
Because you that's the first step. And if you don't take that step, you stay, like me, right? You know how many people I hit up? People that I know way too famous to come on this platform. I suck my pride in, and I'm like, listen, I got to put you never know.
No.
And I have a lot of people that answer, and I'm like, and even if they say no, the fact they answer, took the time, and be like, hey, listen, I can't do it right now for this and that reason. Cool, man. But you have to put yourself out there. If not,
it's funny that you bring that up, okay? And speaking of like Sturgis and the whole Chris Webby situation, Chris Webby just had a run where he did Worcester. Yeah. He did Hampton Beach, and then he did Portland, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, yo, months before the Portland show, okay, it was like announced or whatever, a cat, like a local cat in Portland, posted, yo, how do I get in touch with Chris Webby's manager? I'm trying to open up. You're coming to Portland. This is my town, blah, blah, blah. Bro, you want to talk about persistence? 300 people commented or tagged Webby or his manager or somebody involved, bro, to the point where they were like, yeah, okay, we'll give you a slot to open. You want to talk about persistence, bro?
That's what I'm saying.
You want to put pride aside?
But people,
yo, this dude went on social media and was like, yo, I tried sending in messages. I'm getting nowhere, so I'm coming to y'all.
Yeah, if you want something, you have to find a way. And like a lot of times, all it needs is that.
That's it, bro.
That's an incredible story.
That's crazy, bro.
That's an incredible. Do you know the guy's name?
No, I do not remember the artist. I really don't, bro.
But that is a cool story. That I mean, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But what if it works?
Bro, you never know. You don't know.
How many people, new people, you think heard that guy's music? Has never heard it before. You know what I'm saying? All from
you're not wrong.
A little persistence.
There was 800 people up in that place that night. 800 tickets sold.
And all the people on social media that saw that comment, that saw the interaction, and were like, hey, let me check this dude out. You never know.
Dude, never know, bro.
Crazy. But you have to be willing. But like I said, that's why what you do, yes, is a credit to a lot of people. But if you don't put yourself out there,
no, you got a lot of people. And you got to put your ego aside, right? Like, exactly. You got to, just be not humble to the point where you get walked over, okay? But just understand, dude. Like, yo, it'd be ignorant of me to think I'm the best rapper in the world. You know what I mean? I'm first year in, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. You have to learn. You have to
but
humble
I
yourself
am,
to learn.
Right, exactly. But I am confident in myself, right? Because I am rapping.
Yes.
No matter how you look at it, bro. It doesn't matter what level you look at. It doesn't matter if you like it or not. I am still doing it. You know what I mean? That's the thing.
Exactly. And again, a lot of people don't even do that. They are afraid of change. They're afraid of getting embarrassed.
Yeah.
They're afraid of not looking cool.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you've been doing this for a long time. I'm sure it happened when you started with the pictures. Happened to me when I decided to open up a studio and do podcasting. A lot of people was like, who the hell is going to want to sit down and talk to you? I'm like, I don't know, but I'm gonna find out though.
I'm gonna find out, bro.
Exactly.
I'm gonna fuck around and find out
Exactly.
real quick,
And
bro.
if it don't work, at least I'm happy with myself. I tried it. I gave it 100%.
Yeah,
And,
so that's the thing, right? You
and
know what I
then
mean?
3 years doing it.
Bro,
You know,
rocking and rolling.
I had Terminology in the studio. I had Mill City Boxing in the studio. You
Never
know what
would
I'm
have
saying?
had them had you not started.
Exactly. You have to put yourself out there.
You have to.
I mean, it's if you want to do something and if you love something, fear should not be the factor.
No.
Because again, no matter how embarrassing, how uncool, how scared you may be,
Yeah.
that the not doing it, the what if, the wondering, that's gonna go. If you have this feeling when you're 20 and then you're 60 and you still like, yo, what if telling your kids are like, man, what if I would have done this? That is way worse.
Yeah,
Than
exactly.
the actual, just taking the chance.
I don't
And
want to regret things in life, man.
life's
I
too
really
short.
don't. Dude, I've seen people die regretting their eyes. I don't want to be that. I really don't. I do not want to be 70 years old and regret not doing something.
Yeah. Where do you think you got this from? Where do you think you're open about your life before all of this, addiction and all of this? Do you think that comes from the fearlessness? Is comes from that because you have hit rock bottom, and like you say, you've gone through all the trials and tribulations you have faced. You think it comes from that?
Oh, definitely, dude. Definitely. You live and learn through life.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, when you hit rock bottom, there is only one way to go, and stop it. It's better your life. But it is a fight every day, man. Life in general is a fight.
Yeah. That's what makes it beautiful, right? Because if we all knew what it was, we all, it wouldn't be fun.
Dude, if you were showing the end result, you're going to get here.
Yeah.
But then showing everything you had to deal with to get to there, I guarantee you'd be like, nah, I'm Gucci, bro. You can keep that fucking dream, dude. I'm good, man.
Yeah. And
You know what I mean?
It's and that's true for like all those crazy dreams, being a rapper, being a famous athlete, basketball, football, soccer, whatever. Like people think that their life is like, it's so simple, and it's like those artists traveling from state to state.
That's rough, bro.
The time making the music,
Yeah.
and all you see is the bright lights and the show. But what about
You don't see that person so depressed when they come off tour.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because people don't understand. Post tour depression is a real thing, bro. Like even think about it on a small scale, right? You go to a concert, that euphoria, right?
Yeah.
Okay? That high that you get at that concert, right? When you're on tour and you're performing, the high is double the amount, bro.
Yeah. And then the calm down is also.
Not only am I getting your energy of you being crazy, right? I got my own energy, right? Yeah, dude.
Shows that up.
The come down afterwards is redonkulous, bro.
Yeah.
At least for me it is. I've experienced it a couple times. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But you just highs and lows, like every other thing in life. You just keep moving forward, man.
No matter what, that's the key.
Yeah.
If it's going bad, keep moving forward. If it's going good, keep moving forward, because it might end. You never know when it,
Never know.
So you just have to take it with a grain of salt. And balance, man. I think that's the main thing. Like me, I got 3 jobs, right? And 2 kids, and I'm trying to be around and involved. So it's like 5 jobs.
Right. Yeah.
Right. So I took my week off, went on vacation, de-stressed, and
It's important,
come
man.
back with renew energy and like, hey, let's do this. But you need to also take that time and
Definitely.
because if not, you get burnt out, and then you start hating that same thing that you used to love. You know what I'm saying? So there's a balance to everything.
No, you definitely do have to have balance. It's something I struggle with a lot. Because even when I'll be like, all right, I'm done something. I'm like, yeah, but there's something else I could do. You know
You just keep moving.
So I definitely do struggle with balance, but it is important, man. There are days where I'm like, I don't give a shit.
I'm taking it off.
I ain't doing nothing, bro. Mind shut off, dude. Dunk. You know what I mean, dude?
It is a different muscle from like the rapping and then like the content creating, pictures, the podcast that you do. Which one you like better?
What do I like better?
Yeah.
Ooh.
The reason I ask this question is because we see a lot of like talented rappers, talented musicians that for whatever reason, even though they have all the talent in the world, they just stop. Like I heard what's this guy's name? Shoot. Nappy Boy with the dreads. He sings Jesus, how did I forget his name? T-Pain.
Okay, yeah.
Like he ain't doing music. He openly says it. It's like I'm done. Like I'm not doing music. He's happy streaming and doing the rest.
Yeah, he makes more money that way probably.
Yeah, but it's like, was it about the money the whole time then? It was like,
it's what he enjoys, man.
At that time,
so I'll never put the camera down. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like being an artist is just adding to what I can offer.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So it's not necessarily like you have to pick or like, it's just different.
No, like in a perfect world, I like to be able to do them equally, right? You know what I mean? But sometimes it's been a little, like, I've had months where it's been all shows where I'm performing. And then I've had months where I'm not performing. I'm doing photos and videos, or, you know what I mean? So photos and videos is my first love. That was the thing that like really jump-started all this, apparently. You know what I mean? So that I would say would be my favorite.
You stick to that one. Okay. Nice. Man,
I don't ever want to have to choose.
Yeah,
I enjoy
and you
doing
shouldn't
them
have
both.
to. Yeah.
They both bring me great joy and happiness. You know what I mean?
And it's a different muscle.
Right.
Like, taking pictures, it's a lot of people don't look at it. People just think it's just taking a picture.
No, it's not.
No, you're catching moments. You're catching things that you are only paying attention to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like there's pictures that say a lot without saying nothing.
Yeah.
So and that's a photographer noticing that moment and like taking that that picture. So it's powerful. It's a powerful thing as well. Dude. And artists see that because I'm pretty sure it's happened to you before. Like you said, you get into the shows, those big artists don't know you, but you might catch something from them. Yeah. And then we're like, yo, that was amazing. That was really good.
Yeah. So Styles P one day posted a photo that I took of him, and I was like,
I seen that. I actually seen that.
Yo, that was crazy, dude. Like, that was wow. Feeling, but again, bro, you never know, dude, right? Again, I was there with one of the homies, dude, that was opening or something. You know what I mean? Hey, what's the email I can send this to? Sent it out. You never know. Next thing you know, dude posted it. I was like, that's crazy, dude.
And that's Styles P, man. Yeah. That is a legend. That is true. That is
right there, dude.
I mean, it doesn't get more technical when it comes to rapping than Styles P.
No,
that's Who do you think is your like who you draw an inspiration when it comes to the rap game? Who is somebody that you looked up to growing up when it comes to rapping?
So I can like tell you who I liked. I never so music's been a big part of my life, right? But I was never musically inclined. That's another reason why this is kind of weird that I'm an artist. I took flute lessons in 6th grade because you had to, because the curriculum made you take music and we had to learn to play an instrument. That's
right, kids. We had music class when we were growing up. And it was mandatory.
Exactly, bro. Mandatory, bro. Okay?
Yeah.
And you had to learn to play an instrument.
Yeah.
And for some whatever reason, I tried the flute. Okay, well, at 7th grade, I didn't play the flute no more, dog. Okay, I've never been musically inclined, but music's always spoke to me. There's been songs that helped me through great dark, deep times. You know what I mean? But I like storytellers, like true storytellers. When I mean that, I mean people like Brother Ali.
Yeah.
Okay. Atmosphere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even MGK when he first came out, that Lace Up album, that was like, bro, that was a story. You know what I mean? And not in your typical way that hip hop is done.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Because like, Jadakiss paints a beautiful picture with his words. You know what I'm saying?
Eminem.
But the way Jadakiss tells his story and the way Atmosphere tells his
story.
It's completely
different. Yeah.
It may be same, but it's completely different, bro. You know what I mean? I would consider, so like, that undergroundness is what I really listen to. Jedi Mind Tricks. Yeah. Immortal Technique.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Memphis Ranks.
Yeah.
Like just the old school underground. You know what I mean?
And that's because for whatever reason, storytelling was huge but when it first, that was what it was all about when it first started.
Bro.
Yeah.
That's what people were like.
Yeah.
Even I know that like boom bap is true storytelling. It's not necessarily all the similes and all the like the fanciness to it. You know what I mean?
Double entendre, triple. It's not.
That's cool that people can do that.
Exactly.
But look at the originals, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like to me, that's why some of my favorite artists has always been Nas, J. Cole.
Dude, Nas paints pictures.
Exactly.
Legit tells a story. Tells it backwards and then tells it forwards or something shit like that. Dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, bro? Like literally tells a story. Dude.
Exactly. You could, and it's so clear you could follow along. A lot of other artists, like they tell a story, but it's hard I can't follow along for whatever reason. It just doesn't.
I was in special ed class my whole life. I don't even know what a simile is, bro. Okay?
Shit, I wasn't even. I don't even know what that is, and I
don't even know. Dude.
Special classes, I mean?
Bro, like, commas. Where do those go, bro? Okay, like I don't do fancy words, man.
Yeah.
Although I do appreciate someone like Jadakiss that can tell a story the way he does, because it's like, that's impressive, bro.
I know Jadakiss is one of the best.
What'd he say? Like, explain that to me real quick, please.
or sometimes it might just be that you don't relate. You know what I'm saying? It's just like me, right?
That too.
Like we grew up, notice that all the rappers I mentioned were not gangster rappers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Nas is not a gangster rapper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was telling stories of his hood and his struggle.
Right.
J. Cole, same way.
Yeah.
And you could put a bunch of other people in that category. Gangster rap, I don't understand it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was never a drug dealer or wanted to be one. I was never a gang member.
Right.
Now there are some aspects of it where like you could kind of listen to it, but it wasn't my thing. So none of my favorite rappers is gonna be those type of guys.
Right.
It doesn't mean that they're not great. Right. It's just it doesn't relate to me.
No, I agree with you. I mean, that's what makes music and art so beautiful. It's
exactly.
like, right? So, but I kind of agree with you though. Like, as I've gotten older, I really don't listen to that gangster rap anymore. I don't. It's just something about it, man.
And also,
I appreciate it. Yeah. I do. I appreciate it. I'm just like, next. I'm not in the mood right now. Don't get me wrong. I get my spurts where I'll put like, my Big L on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Dude, or something like that. But
and there's some that could kind of, like Jay-Z is a perfect example where he could kind of cross over. When he first started, but is never really, and the other aspect of it is I like real shit. Yeah. And once we found out that a lot of these motherfuckers were not really doing the gangster shit, kind of killed it for me.
Yeah, true.
So I'm like, nah, like it's just not. I like it to be real. You know what I'm saying? I like the feeling of like Nas. I think it was a bunch of his songs, of course, but. When he did the song that he did for his daughters or something, or like J. Cole when he wrote the song "I Let Nas Down," that's real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and that's what kind of I relate to.
That doesn't always need to be said fancy. Sometimes
Exactly.
it just needs to be said, bro.
Exactly. Exactly. And a lot of people get lost in that aspect. It doesn't matter how you say it.
Right. Yeah, exactly. That's the point.
Exactly.
You said it, bro. It resonated, bro.
How about the other aspect of rapping, which is the musical part? Like you said, you did, you were not great with the instruments growing up.
Right.
How is it now that you also have to, are you creating beats, or are you in the process?
I have Michael Murphy III creates my beats. That man does everything for me, dude. I really is. I love that kid. He's a real one. But,
and very talented, man. Go listen to his stuff.
Very talented.
Very talented rapper.
Michael Murphy III, bro. But yeah, no. So I got BeatStars.
Okay, yeah.
So I'll go through, find a beat I like. I'll write something to it or whatever. You know what I mean? And then, like I said, I'll sit down with him. We'll go over the writing and all that. And I'll literally send him that beat. And I'll be like, yo, come up with something different. You know what I mean?
But around those,
but like this is the type of beat.
Somewhat, yeah.
Again, I don't know. Oh, classic hip hop 90s boom bap. I don't know that shit, bro.
Yeah.
You know, like, bro, I don't know tamarins. And I don't know none of that. Literally, not musically inclined. So I'm like, yo, this is what I wrote it to. And yo, he makes me a beat, makes me a custom beat, bro. He listens to it and gets the idea of what I'm looking for, and then he goes and does his thing and he makes it all and
sends it to you, and then you
ships it over, dude, and then I practice, you know what I mean, for a little bit, couple weeks or whatever, and then I'll go to his house and record right in his bedroom, bro.
Fire. Not complicated at all.
No.
What about the one thing I've always thought about is how the fuck you guys remember all this shit?
So that,
I'm like, yo, I'm gonna forget all this shit.
Yo, low key, bro. When I first started doing this, I was like, how am I gonna remember 20 minutes of like, bro, you just do. How do you remember to tie your shoes? Because you've done it a million fucking times, right?
And it's probably coming,
dude.
Like you say, you rap
every day.
True shit, so it's
every day on the way home. Yo, I got my USB in my car. Every day on my way home, I run through my set, bro.
Practice.
Every even if it's once. That's 17 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
You just want once 17 minutes a day, bro. I just run through it once a day. If I got a show coming up and I got a set, boom. That's a new set that I focus on, right?
How many songs you think you have made?
So I have 2 out on streaming platforms. I have 3 more dropping soon. And then I have probably 4 in the talk that I just need to send off to have mixed and mastered.
And that's a lot. That's a lot of especially for a person that just started. Because a lot of people, like I have had, rappers or artists that I'm like, yo, you're like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I got 1 song. I'm like, and then I'll see him again 6 months later. I'm like, yo, I got that 1 song. I'm like, that's not how it's. Once you make one, you have to move on and keep creating.
Again, I've been blessed, bro. So I'll just get into it when I get into it. But so I do have an EP. When's this going to be dropping?
Probably next week.
Next week?
Yeah.
Okay. So I do have an EP dropping on September 7th.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
right?
it'll be out by then. Yeah,
so it's going to be a 5-song EP. So right now I have 2 singles out off that EP. And then on the 7th, I'm dropping it as a whole project, but essentially you'll get 3 more songs.
Any music videos to go along with it?
So there's a music video for the 2 that I have out now. You can go to my YouTube page. It's Krispy Pig Media. And then when it drops on September 7th, the EP, a music video will drop with a song that day. And then music videos will drop like a month apart after that for the other 2 songs. And then I may or may not sneak one in right before the new year around November-ish. I don't want to promise anything on that November one. But yeah. No, and then that's the plan for that. And then like I said, I got like 4 of them in the tuck where I just gotta send them off to have them mixed and mastered. Like they're ready to go.
Nice.
It's just a matter of just sitting there, you know what I mean? So as we get close to the end of the year, I'll send all those over, and that's 4 months of dropping right there.
See what happens.
But then now, right, when that 4 months are happening while I'm dropping, not only am I doing content, but I'm still writing that whole time, bro.
You're still creating. It doesn't end.
I don't wait until I'm done. Oh, I got nothing to drop, bro. You know what I mean?
You got to keep going.
Right.
Because that's, has it happened to you yet where like, somebody asks us to do a show, but you don't have that much music to,
So, I mean, I don't have a lot of music out per se.
Yeah.
Like I said, I only have 2 songs.
Yeah.
But I do have enough to fill a 20-minute slot. Confidently.
Perfect.
Confidently.
That's pretty good, man.
You know what I mean?
That's for 1 year. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Because
I got probably 7 songs I can do.
That's
8 songs.
That's more than enough.
7, 8 songs that I can do if need to, right? You know what I mean?
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. So what's next? You got the music going. You got of course, the podcast. So what's going on with the podcast and the guys? I know Jay's dropping music. I know Live on the Rise is always dropping music, songs. You guys all just keep busy, man.
Yeah, dude. That's the idea, to stay consistent.
One thing I did saw that made me laugh was a skit you guys made about Jay being late or something.
Yeah.
And you guys wait.
Yeah. So he always sends these long novels. Always, bro. I'm like, yo, I'm not reading that, dude. And he knows, bro. Like, I'll literally be like, yo, I'll read this later. He's like, no, you won't. And I'm like, I know. I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just not doing it.
Yeah.
Like, bro, it's doing. Like, I love Jay to death, and I know he hates that I do it. But like, yo,
it's like, I took the time to write this whole shit down, man.
And this kid's not even gonna read it, bro. You know what I mean? He knows, bro. He's like, nah, bro. You telling me you're gonna look at it later and you're gonna go about your day, go home, get high, and forget all the fuck about it, dude. Happens all the time. He'll be like, yo, da-da-da-da. And I'm like, no. And he'll be like, yeah, bro, remember that message you didn't read? And I'm like, yeah, it was in there.
Jeez.
All right. So it is a real thing. Like, I definitely do need to improve on too. Like, it's not all Jay, right?
Yeah. It's that's one good thing about podcasting. It's fun. You know what I'm saying? You get to play around.
Yeah, goof off.
Exactly. Bro. You guys get there, talk shit. Think.
Yeah.
Share information.
Yeah.
And that's people sleep on that part of
it's human interaction, man. Like, yo, we grew up in the 90s, bro.
That's what we did all the time. Now, man, people nowadays that can't even they're uncomfortable being in a room with a person.
I'm comfortable with being uncomfortable. I've just learned to do that with the photography thing first, right?
Yeah.
But that's the thing, man. Like, yo, we grew up with face interaction, man. So like I don't even care if we get guests, bro. I really don't. The fact that I can sit down with my homie and we talk and we catch up and we discuss, like you said, bro, that feeds your soul, bro.
Throw out topics that are bothering you guys and you guys could discuss and like figure it out.
Bro, it's therapeutic sometimes, man.
Yeah, it is.
I've gone on it before and he's been like, so how you been, Krispy? And fuck, there goes Krispy. The whole hour, bro. Whole episode's Krispy just going on a rant.
Yeah.
And how he feels like a loser. You know what I mean? And the homies are helping me through it, bro.
And it makes you feel good.
Episode.
Yeah.
Right? But it helps, dude.
And not just that, somebody else might be going through that same shit or the same doubts. And they're like, you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah.
Krispy did it.
Yeah.
I'm going to figure this shit out too. That's important.
Mm-hmm.
Now, switching gears a little bit. We're in Massachusetts, and I've had the pleasure of interacting with a few rappers now, and it's not a secret how hard it is to make it out of here in that game. What do you think, since you're stepping into that? Is it still the same? Do you still think, the good old question? You still think you need to get out of Mass to make it?
So, me personally, I would say I'm not doing it for that, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. But now let me answer the question as if I was going to do it for that.
Yeah.
All right? Like, so the first answer is my true defined answer, and I will always stick to that because that's not why I'm doing it. I'm not doing the blog. Like we talked about, I'm doing it to help people. That's what I'm doing. Yo, if I can make coin doing it, who am I to stop God's blessing?
Exactly.
Who am I?
That's just
right?
cherry
But that's
on top.
not the reason I'm doing it, right? Again, I don't even want to do this shit, Right?
Yeah.
So I think no matter where you are as an artist, eventually you have to leave. I don't care if you're in LA. I don't care if you're in fucking Houston. I don't care if you're in Boston. I don't care if you're in Chi-Town. I don't care if you're in Miami. If you're an artist, eventually
You'll have to move. That is true.
you have to move. Now, there are certain situations where people have stayed and have made it.
Yeah. But those are rare.
But those are very rare. Sometimes you have to go to your opportunities.
Yes.
Sometimes you have to go and find them and open them the door. And sometimes they're in other states.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
so, I mean, but then again, right? What's making it? What's making it to each art? Because it looks different for each artist, bro.
yeah, that's true.
It looks different, bro. It really, like, yo, you're just trying to make some money to get by, to do your thing, blah, blah, blah. Like, okay, cool. Then, yeah, you could stay local.
And some people do it just for fun, even though they have all the talent in the world.
Literally, what is making it for you? What is your true destiny goal, right? But, everyone says it. There's a lot of hate. There's a lot of hate in Boston. Homie, there's hate everywhere you go. No matter where you go, bro. It's different in different parts of the country.
Might look different, but it's still there.
Yada, yada, whatever, dude. So, do you have to?
Yeah. And I
don't know. It's case by case. Show me an artist that's left Boston that it hasn't helped.
That's true.
How about that?
Exactly.
How about that? How about not, do I have to leave to blow up? Okay, show me an artist that left that didn't help do decent for himself.
And it is changing because we have so many rappers where I feel like terminology is from here. You know, I get that he's part of the older school of rap, but we have a lot of great new rappers that are like, the girl Bia from Mass. She's blowing up right now. We got X of Fame.
Yeah.
We got Summit.
Yeah.
We got Token, who's doing amazing shit and then reinventing how you do everything. The way he's rolling out things, the way he's doing it's just completely different.
It can happen. It can.
Yeah, exactly.
It can.
It's basically, what is it that you want?
It's fucking harder.
Yeah.
But but again, right? You got the right people around you. X of Fame has all the right people around him.
Yeah, I don't think he needs
that man's been blessed by God.
I think all those people that I just mentioned,
him, and that's why he keeps
and his story is kind of like yours in a little bit, you know.
Yeah. Not as graphic. His story is definitely way more graphic than mine is.
Yeah, is it?
But no, it's definitely more hardcore than mine is, right? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't been shot or stabbed, bro.
Yeah. That's true. But that's one of those guys where I don't feel like if he don't want to, he don't need to leave here to blow up.
No.
Same with Summit, same with Token, and a bunch of other mores, you know what I'm saying?
Just take a little longer. Every situation is different, man.
Yeah.
So you can't say, do you have to leave? I'll show you examples that did. I'll show you examples that didn't, bro.
There you have it.
That's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Flip a coin.
Yeah. And how bad do you want it at the same time?
There is no answer to that question.
It's true.
There is no answer to that question.
Yeah, and that's what I would like. You know, anybody from Massachusetts that feels like I can't make it because I'm from here. That's an excuse. At this point, that's most likely an excuse.
Like Trevor, for an example, right? He's from here.
Yeah.
Okay. For a while, he was in New York.
Yeah.
But that's where he had to go, and look what he's been able to do. And then now, when he established everything, he came back. Now look what he's done for his community, bro. They just had I think it was like the 12th Good Dad backpack giveaway for all the kids, bro.
That was actually today.
That was
yesterday.
Well, New England Patriots come down, bro, give him back to his community, bro.
Exactly.
That's dope, bro.
Exactly. And he just had that show too on Middle East downstairs, you know, where he brought Paul Wall out, and a bunch of other people.
Exactly, dude.
Come on, man.
But every situation is different, right? For a little bit, Term had to go to New York.
Yeah.
So he could create what he needed to come back.
And I think
Right.
Term is one of the reasons why some of the new age rappers maybe don't have to leave or don't have to do it. Of course, like you said, if you're an artist, you're gonna have to leave where you're from, but you're not doing it because you feel like you can't make it. Like I think Term is helping that.
He is 1,000%,
Yeah.
bro. Because like, yo, look it, he's bringing, come to New York with me.
Yeah.
They go for a weekend. Boom. They come back. So
Yeah.
they're able to stay here. They're able to get away, make the connections real quick. Yo, Term does so much, bro, for artists. He really does, bro.
He has a song with Summit.
Yeah.
And
He's got one with Nimake.
yeah.
He's got one with Summit. He's got one with
Exit Fame.
I believe.
Yeah. All the new guys.
Yeah.
Showing love. That is beautiful,
Showing
man.
love,
It's
bro.
beautiful. Beautiful. And that song that him and Summit and Method Man did.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus, that's one of the greats. And look, and there was a dope song. It's not just like, oh, look at the names. No. It was an actual dope
It was
song.
an actual good song, bro.
Yeah. Can't ask for more, man.
But yeah, no, dude, Term, I got nothing but love for Term. We're actually, you should come out October 16th.
Okay.
Panucci's Ale House, Concord, New Hampshire. Terminology's coming out. Minds of One Collective Genius is bringing them out.
Nice. Yes, I'll definitely. Let's keep in touch for October. I'll definitely like to go. Yeah. I've actually not been to a live show in a long time. Yeah.
They really did.
Yeah. Yeah, so it'll be fun.
We'll treat you right, bro.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah,
all right.
I mean,
tell people anything else that you got going on. What's going on with Krispy for the future? And
we got the EP dropping in September. Yo, just stay tuned, man. Never know what I'll be doing. Sometimes I'll be taking photos. Sometimes I'll be taking videos. Sometimes I'll be up on the stage telling my story. So you never know, right? But if you keep a close watch, you'll figure it out. Yo, my name's Krispy. You can find me on all social platforms at Krispy Pick Media. You can find me on all streaming services as just Krispy. Now that's Krispy with a K, not a C. Krispy with a K. I gotta say that every time because like is it Krispy with the C? No, Krispy with a K. So I always yell Krispy with a K. Yeah,
they can find you. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. There you have it. It's always fun having you around, man. You always got cool things to say. You always have something new going on. So you always keep it interesting. That's for sure,
man. Life keeps fresh, baby.
Let's go. E.D.J. Studios or E.D.J. Podcast. There you guys have it. Thank you.